Hey everybody, welcome to episode 57. As promised, we are back here on Route 17, and I don't remember which one we took last time, but let's try this one. There are still quite a lot of trainers here, it looks like. Ooh, big splash. And there's one now. I learned all the good points in my Clamperl and Shelter by swimming with Pokemon. Well, I actually don't like when they give away the Pokemon they have in their text. Unless they have like more than, if they mention one and they have like three, then that's fine. But otherwise kind of takes the surprise away, because now we know she has a Clamperl and a Shelter. Again, that'd be a little more formidable if it was a Gorbis and a Cloyster or something, but let's use Outrage. Should be nice and easy. They are high level though. I do like that they're high level. It does seem like this route has higher level Pokemon than we've been facing recently, which kind of makes sense because you have to go through all the other routes to get here, so even in the post game, your Pokemon will probably be higher level at this point. Alright, nice easy match for Alton. No trouble at all. We are confused, but the battle is over, so it does not matter. Really fresh. Alright, another Fisherman over here with a Dive Ball, okay. You can kind of scout where this current goes as well. Actually, I think this is the one that probably takes you back, because I took a winding current back eastward when I went to heal our Pokemon up, so that might not be the way to go. Krabby. It's so weird having all these like super high level but unevolved Pokemon. Like, just give the guy Kingler. How many people like don't evolve their Pokemon as soon as they can? Maybe every once in a while you find one that like, a Pokefan that likes a cute Pikachu or Jigglypuff or something doesn't want to evolve them, but like, I feel like most of these guys, especially the ones that evolve by level up, would be evolved. Not Quillfish though, because Quillfish does not evolve. Or, wait a minute. No, I think it actually does now. Or there's like, Hisuian Quillfish evolves into a Poison and Dark type, I think? Kingler, there we go. There's a fully evolved Pokemon. And we will give him the respect he deserves by going all out with Outrage. And I guess Kingler is probably another one you can add to the list of Gen 1 Pokemon without any, like, changes in later gens. I don't think there's, like, a giant Kingler or anything. Or a Gigamax, I should say. Alright, so is this the way we came? Yes, it is. Alright, let's take this to see where it goes, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that goes all the way back. Yeah, that's where we started. So then how do we get over there? Is it by diving? Is there a little like hidden place somewhere in here? It doesn't seem to be. Actually, this route seems to be fairly simple, honestly. Will color me confused. And this area is all blocked off by rocks, and there's some currents flowing southward up here. So we can't fly up that way. Is there a way to go up there from this route? Probably not. That seems very unlikely, because I think the gates kind of function as like a loading system as well. Yeah, that's a dead end over there. I did grab an item south of this guy that I didn't see the first time, but... Oh, wait a minute. Can I surf down here? I cannot. Okay. Alright, so maybe we have to just go further onward on land to get to the other water routes. That's about all I can think of at any rate. So let's try that. Can I sneak down here? Yeah, kinda. In fact, one thing we can do is check the town map and see, are there any inklings of like multiple islands? Yeah, I can't really tell. There's a zoom feature, but I'm not gonna mess with that for now. Alright, so yeah, because I didn't mean to do that. Alright, bear with me. Yeah, I do see more currents up north. Okay, so I'm overthinking this a little bit. We can probably go south from here still. Oh, I meant to hit yes there. Off to a great start today. But alright. Let's get on land and continue pressing onward. We already faced you in your triple battle. Let's see if you have a friend with a rotation battle around here. But first... Oh, is this a rest stop? Oh, it is. That makes sense. It's a good place to put one. But I guess I went all the way back to New Venba Town for nothing. But I got to see what's his name's mom, so... If you find something behind a rock, like a Stardust or something? Do a... Can you find big nuggets behind rocks? No. What about big mushrooms? Probably not. Alright, one more try. Could be shards. They're behind rocks, right? But I'd rather have like Stardust. Okay, let's try a star piece. Alright, I lied. One more thing. I want to try a like a shard. Alright, not sure what he's looking for, but whatever he would give us in exchange probably isn't something we would really use at this point in the game anyway. Ah, once again we need strength. That's annoying. Alright, well, you guys know the drill at this point. TM pocket, go to the S's for strength. And I guess once again we'll get rid of Sludge Wave temporarily. Which ironically would have been useful in a triple battle because it would have been a move that could have attacked Kingdra without affecting my allies. I suppose that's another advantage of Sludge Bomb too, is that it's targeted in double and triple battles. But overall I still like the power of Sludge Wave just a little bit more. And there's our strength. Excuse me, sir. Oh no, I won't let a precious training partner get away that easily. I do like using dragon types too, because the odds that he's going to have something that are super effective against me are very low. Because if he has another dragon type, then, you know, it's dragon versus dragon and we're faster, probably. And if he has an ice type, I mean, there's that, but we don't tend to see ice types too much. Okay, he has 3 Pokemon, so... Hariyama is strong though, so let's just risk it and go with the Outrage. Oh no, Endure! Guess I should have used Dragon Claw after all. But that's okay, we can always switch out once we get confused, or we can just risk it. We'll have to see how many turns we get and play it by ear. So that's 2. Hariyama is a pretty bulky Pokemon. Actually, he has a decent attack stat too, but he didn't get a chance to use it there. And throw, another solid fighting type. Alright, so we only had 2 turns. Let's go ahead and just switch out. And we'll bring in... Let's bring in Flow. Don't think we'll need to use Strength against these fighting types. It does seem like there are a disproportionate amount of fighting type trainers in this game. A lot of Black Belts and Battle Girls, or whatever they're called. Alright, well since his defense is lowered, I guess it's another good reason to have a mix of special and physical attacks. Because now we can take advantage of that using Earthquake. Good hit. And we'll use Surf just to mix things up. Normally I don't like to use a mix of attack and special attacks, because then you can't use a nature that improves both of them. So I'd rather have like a modest nature or an adamant nature, which either increases special attack but lowers physical attack, or vice versa respectively. Now we can sort of be a little bit more specialized, but there are advantages to having a diverse array of attacks. Close Combat, another very good fighting move. A lot of damage, but we did hold on, just barely. And now Hitmontop's defense and special defense are both lowered. Alright, good job of Flo and Alton. Let's use a quick Hyper Potion. There it is. And we'll use Olden for more battle, and I'll switch him out for either Russ or Bassa. Okay, is there an item here? Nope, surprisingly. There's an item here, and it's a zinc. But like I said, our EVs are pretty much maxed at this point, so... In fact, I'm pretty sure that even Nims are probably maxed, and if they aren't, I wouldn't want to use zinc, which is special defense, so... Don't have much use for that. Oh, I remember this route. Down in a valley, you and I face each other. Very true. Guess I have to beat him to get whatever that item is. Maybe a cool TM? Veteran Vincent and a Tyranitar. Very cool. Only one Pokemon, but if you're going to have one Pokemon, Tyranitar is a very good choice. And level 75. Wow, okay. This will be fun. A quasi-legendary versus a pseudo-legendary. Finally a good match. Although, we have superpower and we are faster, so... See, I think if I was Olden, I would be sort of excited right now because this would be a good fight. Although, 4 times super effective, that's a lot of damage. And down goes Tyranitar. Bad luck there, buddy. Tyranitar might have been able to survive an Outrage. But it probably still would have been close because Outrage is just so strong. Alright, so let's grab... Oh, a Star Piece. Honestly, the battle was the real prize. Always cool to see a Tyranitar in action. Another one of my favorites. Yeah, I remember this area because right up here is a hidden grove where if you're very, very lucky... We'll check it out. Or hidden grotto, rather. You can find a Dragonite. And if you catch it, it'll have its hidden ability. I think it's like a 1 in 100 chance of finding the Dragonite. Usually it's items or nothing, so you have to just like run in, out, in, out, in, out all day long. And there's like a supposedly a 10% chance of finding a Dragonite with that's a female Dragonite. And what's cool about that is that any Dragonite you find in that area will have its hidden ability. I don't know if it's like I feel like it's 1 in 100 of finding the Dragonite. But it'd be like 1 in 1,000 of finding a female Dragonite. And the benefit there is that you can breed the hidden ability onto other Dragonites or other Dratini. And I really wanted my Dragonite in my Black Boss Battle series to have its hidden ability multi-scale. But all I could find, I think I caught like 23, we'll use Dragonclaw. I think I caught like 23 different Dragonites, give or take, and maybe even like 30, and not a single one was female. So I feel like either I am the most unlucky person in the world, or it's not really a 10% chance. It must be less than that for a female Dragonite, because I had similar trouble finding Tauros, and it reminds me of finding my Lucky Egg back in Gen 2, which also took like 23 tries. Alright, so a bug and rock type. Yeah, the bug type unfortunately negates its weaknesses to Earthquake and Superpower. So let's go for Outrage. Everything is weak to Outrage in a manner of speaking. So you have to like, I don't know if it was 23 or 30, but it was a ton of tries, and I spent like weeks and weeks of, I mean not constantly, but every time I was just like, watching a movie or something, I'd be playing it trying to find a female Dragonite so that I could breed that hidden ability Dratini, but I never did, so in the end I just went with Inner Focus, and it worked out okay in the end regardless, so is what it is. It's one of those like sunk cost fallacies where like you're like, well, I've already spent like all this time looking for one, I really want to find it, but in the end I wasn't going to spend the rest of my year like searching for a hidden ability Dragonite. Maybe one day, but not today. Alright, let's switch Olden out, and we'll bring out Bassa. Although this could be a triple battle, or a rotation battle, since we haven't faced one of those in this route, and I suspect there is one. I come to bear upon you now like a dragon from above. Ooh, I wonder if she has like a Salamence or a Dragonite. I can definitely see that. One Pokemon, I'm gonna say Salamence. It is a Salamence! I figured if there was Tyranitar, one Pokemon, speaking about dragons, it makes a lot of sense. Alright, so not a great matchup, honestly, because Salamence resists both of our stab attacks. And we no longer have Head Charge. This will be one of the few Pokemon that Head Charge would have been useful against. Yeah, this is actually not good at all. I don't want to just switch out, though, because, like, what if Salamence uses Dragon Dance? Like, that could easily sweep our entire team. Yeah, unfortunately, if it uses like Dragon Dance this turn, that might just be, depending on its moveset, like a loss. But let's go for Wild Charge and see what we can do. Okay, it did not. It went for Earthquake. If we survive this, I might switch. Well, we're going to hang on. Let's see how much Wild Charge does. It's evenly effective. It only does 1/4 recoil damage, so I think we'll survive. It's going to be close. Come on, boss. Okay, yes. Oh. Alright, I really want to switch boss out, but a lot of times the AI is programmed where it will, it'll use any move that will knock out your opponent, and not just super effective ones. It'll only use super effective moves if it's like the most damage, which is smart, because like right there I was going to switch into Russ, but I was worried he would do something exactly like that, and in that case, that would have been very, 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 very bad. Okay, I kind of want to bring in Russ, but let's do Dragon versus Dragon. That just sounds really fun. And what's cool here is he's probably faster. I think Salamence is a higher base speed, and he's 2 levels higher. But he'll either knock us out, trigger a Meteor, in which case we can bring in Russ now. I was expecting like an Outrage or a Dragon Claw or a Dragon Rush, honestly. But if he tried to Dragon Dance, we would have taken him out, so worth a shot. Alright, so this Salamence is definitely punching holes in our team. I'm going to really hope we don't miss with Stone Edge. Maybe I should just use Acrobatics, but then again, he already has revealed 2 of his moves, but he does have Stone Edge. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit cautious here and just use Acrobatics. Because that'll do a lot of damage. It probably won't be a knockout. It will. Okay, I guess that was the move to use after all. I don't think it would have been from full HP, but luckily that Salamence was not at full HP. Salamence, even in defeat, you are the most noble of Pokemon. It is certainly a very strong Pokemon. I will give her that. Alright, let's go heal up real quick, since the house is right here. And then we'll continue along what has been a very exciting and fascinating route. I am enjoying this a lot. Maybe we'll even find a Metagross and the Dragonite or something up ahead. Alright, and I think, let's see, who's at the lead right now? Bossa, okay, we'll keep Bossa and Russ in the top 2 spots, since they could use a little bit more experience. Which way do I want to go? Well, apparently not that way, because that's a dead end. Oh, it's Crasher Wake. Gym leader from the Sinnoh region. The ring is my roiling sea, the towering waves shape me. Crash, crash, Crasher Wake. I'm the tidal wave of power to wash you away. Put out the fire, Crasher Wake. Alright, interesting. That's his theme song. Yeah, sure, I know it. Okay, he's Pistorius, Crasher Wake, trivia. Everyone says I'm a wrestler from abroad, but the truth is I was born and raised in Sinnoh. Oh, that's funny. That's a secret. And he's heading to Driftvale. I wonder what that's about. I don't think you can face him, but I'm pretty sure you can't. But I'm going to just make a quick note here to look that up just in case. But you probably can actually face him in the Pokemon World Tournaments. Maybe that's what he's talking about, which is in Driftvale City. Alright, are you my rotation battle buddy? Your Pokemon, your strategy, I'll be taking notes on both. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's got to be it. Yep, rotation battle. Veteran Chester with Staraptor, Relicanth, and Krookodile. 3 other very strong Pokemon. And, okay. So Staraptor is probably going to use Intimidate. Yep, there we go. It's also really fun seeing Pokemon that I've trained previously, just because like I know them at this point. So I don't really want to stay in against a flying type when I've been intimidated. So let's switch out to... Ooh, this is a good combination of types too. I wonder if they do this intentionally. Because I want to switch to Russ for like Stone Edge, but then like Krookodile would resist Stone Edge. I could use Acrobatics, but Relicanth would resist Acrobatics. Superpower would be good. Do I want to stay and use Superpower though? Let's, what could Asper do? Asper could do High Jump Kick or Horn Leech. Yeah, this is hard because like every move is resisted by somebody. Like all of our stab moves are, except for Superpower, which we can't use because of the stat loss. All right, let's use Horn Leech because it is super effective against 2 of them. So, oh, he did not rotate. That is unfortunate. Maybe I should have expected that since Like, I don't know if the AI is programmed to like only rotate, 1 in 3 times, something like that. Or even half the time. It would have been better just to stay in, but... Alright, sorry about that, Aspero. That's unfortunate too, because now it means our return is weakened. Let's bring in Nim. Now, Nim, who's in disguise... Oh, we can't use Night Days. We could, but if it switches to Relicanth, that's not good. Let's use Focus Blast. It might miss, but it's super effective against 2 of the 3 Pokemon. And it is a hit, and it's against Relicanth, which is weak to it, so that's good news. Very nice. Yeah, I guess before like our final battles, I'll have to make sure that we like give a massage to Asper or something to increase friendliness. Just to make sure that it's in tip-top shape. I do think you get a nice little boost though. Let's rotate. And now we can use... I keep doing this the wrong way. Now we can use acrobatics pretty safely. I do think you get a nice boost to your friendliness or happiness, whatever it's called, when you beat like an Elite Four member or a gym leader. So like when we're defeating the Elite Four in the rematch, we should be getting some nice friendliness that way. Oh, Dasha Stone Edge. That is very lucky. That would have been a lot of damage. And that's very unfortunate for him. I could have used any move there, but, well, I guess not Earthquake. But like I said, U-turn is just so fun. And I think we only have one choice now, right? Well, we can bring in Flow. We'll bring in Flow. Why not? And we'll use Surf. Another Brave Bird. Very strong move. I think I taught mine Brave Bird and Giga Impact for 2 very powerful stab attacks. Does do some recoil damage, but not quite enough for the knockout. Alright, that was fun. I still prefer Trill Battles rotation battles, but it is something different, and I appreciate that they're both in this game. Kind of a shame they got rid of these in later games. And we have... Oh, what is this? The Magma Stone. Kietum. It's probably for finding Heatran. Okay, let's actually... It's probably quicker than using potions. Let's real quick backtrack here. And... heal up at the cabin. Just to make sure our team is in tip-top fighting shape. This has been a much longer route than I thought, but again, I really like these long routes, especially when you're like at this point in the game. Like this is kind of like the final route. There's still some trainers to face in other areas, the Royal Unova and maybe the Dream Yard, but this is the final real route we're going through, and I'm glad it's a tough one. A lot of tough opponents. There does seem to be an area down there, though. Do we have to surf there? Maybe we have to surf there. Can't remember at this point. Alright, so once again, we have to blindly make a choice and see where it goes. Although I'm not sure actually it mattered. Huh. Because don't these both go into this current? Oh no, that one didn't. Oh, interesting. Tricky, tricky. And there's Team Plasma's base. We will go there, but first I want to face the swimmer and also figure out how to get to those other trainers on part of that island, unless I just missed it, which is, very possible. I'm good at backstroke, freestyle, butterfly, and of course Pokemon battles. We'll see about that. See, I wish there were more like water trainers, because there's so many cool water Pokemon that we just haven't faced or have barely faced. Like, it could be Sharpedo, it could be Gyarados, and even if it's Pokemon that weren't like super exciting, like, I don't know. Actually, Tentacruel's not bad. We'll just use Earthquake. But as long as they're fully evolved, like, there are just so many cool water types that we have not encountered. And ironically, I am using a fire type to face them, so let's go for superpower. Sharpedo is faster, but it was very silly and used a Skull Bash instead of a water attack. Because honestly, a Sharpedo using Waterfall might have been a knockout, but even if it wasn't, it would have had the chance to flinch, so that would have been a much smarter move, assuming he has Waterfall, which I don't know he does. Alright, down goes Sharpedo. Is going to do a little bit of damage with Rough Skin, but nothing Bassa can't take. Now the real question is, how do I get to the area over there? Is it by surfing over here? Nope, because we just did that. Okay. Once again, ride, ride, ride the wild surf. Okay, what if I sneak over here? Nope, okay. Alright. And I'm pretty sure this island's not going to help me out, right? Oh, tricky. They're really clever with these, well, we came this way though, didn't we? We already fought this guy. And her, do we face her yet? So you like sail between the currents. Very tricky indeed. Alright, we have not faced her yet. And then maybe I can sneak to the left below that other current? They definitely have some good little hidden puzzles and routes in this game, and most Pokemon games for that matter. Very clever devs. Okay, well Chinchou is a water Pokemon that is not weak to Wild Charge, because it is water and electric, but it is weak to Earthquake. So once again, yay for good type coverage. And yay for the Expert Belt too, which, don't forget, increases the power of all of our super effective attacks. Gorbis, Clamperl's other evolution, haven't seen that one yet. We'll stick with Wild Charge there. I should do the math though. I feel like against a Pokemon that's neutral to Flare Blitz and weak to, like, singly weak to Electric, Flare Blitz might do more damage. Because Wild Charge is base power of 90, I think, right? Let me just double check that real quick. Yeah, 90. So 90 times 2 is 180. Whereas, oh, I can sneak through here. Oh, this is cool. Is this where we came before, though? Or is this? No, we made it. Okay, nice. Now we can fight fighting with fighting. Although perhaps I should have healed up Bassa. We'll see. Yes, if Flare Blitz would do 120 times 1.5, which is 180, plus the Expert Belt. I guess really no. There's no okay. Expert Belt does not increase it though if it's neutral, so we're not holding the Charcoal. So actually, Wild Charge would be better because of the Expert Belt. So, and Poliwrath. Well, speaking of Wild Charge, let's see how much it will do against Poliwrath. Poliwrath is pretty strong, but I think this will be a knockout, maybe because of the Expert Belt's extra 20%. It's not one of those Pokemon from Gen 1 that you just really didn't encounter too much. In fact, I don't know if you ever see a Poliwrath in Gen 1. Golem, Poliwrath might be two of the few that you don't encounter. Alright, so does Sulk have Sturdy? I think it does. So let's use Earthquake. And Quick Guard. Another silly move I wouldn't have used. Protects you against priority attacks, but like, does Boss even learn priority attacks? Oh, a crit. And it did not have a Sturdy ability. You must have had the other one. And Medicham. Alright, last Pokemon. Let's go for Flare Blitz just to make sure we get the knockout. This will do a lot of damage, doesn't recoil, but we can always use a potion after this battle. Good job, Bassa. The superior fighting type wins. Your Pokemon, their movesets are right on the beach. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And we'll use a Hyper Potion. And everyone's level 73, so let's leave out Bassa for a little bit. And what item do we get for our troubles? An iron. Still not that great. I guess the one item I would want would be like a Carbos or... Ooh, a PP Max. Okay, wow, that's a good prize. Or the special attack one. Is it Calcium? I can't remember. Interesting zoom in on the left there. 2 PP Maxes. Wow, okay. Definitely a nice prize for finding out how to get to this little hidden area. And then there's still more up there? Or are we... Okay, you come... Oh, I see. We come south to get through the little tunnel. I gotcha. All right. Well, anyway, I think we've probably seen enough of Route 17 at this point. Let's head back this way. And I'm worried about going down there because I feel like it might take us all the way back to the start. Okay, not worried about whatever that is. Oh, yep. One more item down here, the one we saw earlier. It's a pearl string. Also good for some money. So I think what we'll probably do is I'll use the PP Maxes, and then next time we'll take on the P2 Lab. So, okay, let's see. What move should I use them on? It doesn't matter too much at this point. I guess we'll go ahead and just use them on Horn Leech then. And I don't know. We already used it on Night Dave, right? Night Dave. Did I say Night Dave? I think I said Night Dave. I could just save it in case I ever do another Gen 5 game and need it for that. That might honestly be the best option here. I could use Earthquake. Maybe Acrobatics. Yeah, not really a lot of great options. So, alright, let's use it on Earthquake. Just in case we use that a lot during the Pokemon League. You never know. Alright, last PP Max is used, and I think that'll be it for me for today, because I need to eat some dinner and then probably do some other things. So that's it for now. When we come back, we will take on the P2 base, which also, I think, includes our next major quote-unquote boss fights. That should be a lot of fun and a good challenge. I hope you guys tune back in for that. As always, thank you for watching. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you again soon.